Tonight, family members are remembering a 49-year-old father of 5 gunned down in Riviera Beach. Willis Williams was reunited with his 11-year-old daughter just days ago after she was missing for nearly 2 weeks. We spoke with him about the search for his daughter and his desperate plea for her to return home. But sadly, yesterday, Williams was shot and killed. Steve King was at a vigil for Williams tonight, and he joins us live from the Riviera Beach Police Department. Steve, what can you tell us about the investigation?
Jade, well, Riviera Beach Police still have not released any suspect information in the shooting that left 49-year-old Willis Williams dead. But right now, his friends and family are remembering the father, grandfather, and friend as they try to just process what happened after this tremendous loss. Dozens of people close to Willis Williams attended his vigil Sunday night right next to where he was gunned down the day before.
It's unfair for what happened to him. It's not fair to us. We lost a brother, a father, a grandfather, and friends. It's just not fair. I'm still like shocked, like I'm dreaming, you know what I mean? Like, you know, one minute you here, in the next you gone. And, you know, we never saw this coming.
Among the people at the vigil were Derek McCray II, who drove with Williams to Georgia last week to help Williams find his missing 11-year-old daughter. Williams' daughter was found safe a few days ago.
I'm not okay, you know, to be honest, because that's my, it's never more than a friend, it was like a brother to me. No lie, like a real brother to me. So his loss, like losing him is, I don't even know how I can even like have another best friend, like, to be honest.
Derek McCray Sr., owner of McCray's Backyard Barbecue, hired Willis Williams in 2006, and Williams had worked his way up to lead cook over the years.
It's devastating. It's deplorable. It's unacceptable. It's something that shouldn't have happened.
People close to Williams say he was a devoted father of 5 and loved to make others laugh. He loved music and animals, and the whole family was so relieved when he was reunited with his daughter last week.
Everybody was happy about the return of the little girl, of his daughter. And that was, you know, okay, she's back, she's safe, we know what's happening and everything. So, and nobody would ever suspected that he would have got killed a day after she returned.
And we're still waiting to hear from Riviera Beach Police if they confirm the identity of the person who was killed in Saturday's shooting, though again, family is confirming that it was Willis Williams who was killed in that shooting on West 18th Street on Saturday. Now, if you have any information about what happened, you're urged to call law enforcement. Reporting live in Riviera Beach, Steve King, WPBF 25 News.